what's going on, Foodie Gang? What's going on? So I was eating some candy before I got here. So let me finish that up. Um, Shout out to G Honda. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. We got Rogue in the building. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We are gonna get back to the kitchen today, I promise y'all. I already have the live stream set up. We're gonna be cooking tonight. Not sure what we're gonna cook yet, so it's gonna be a surprise to all of us, literally. But if you are on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to G Honda. And let me get my information scrolling across the top or the bottom of the screen. Hit the like button and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Keep the stove on by sending a super chat, PayPal. I'm having some trouble with Venmo, so I gotta update the banner. And follow my group on Facebook, Foodie Gang fan page. Follow me on all my social media listed down below. I'm also on Rumble and I do have merch available. So shop the Foodie Gang store and get your merch. Get your merch. And as always, I always thank you guys for watching because I know y'all could be anywhere right now, but you locked in with Chef Big Bang at 907. Good eats. Greatly appreciated. But let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Okay. I know y'all have heard about what's going on about these eggs. I reported on it a little bit about it before, but there are more breaking developments as we get further along into the year and we get deeper into the bird flu crisis. And I know that at your local grocery store, the eggs is starting to affect everyone. So I know you guys have seen the price increase of eggs, and you're probably wondering what the heck is going on. So we're gonna talk all about that again, and we're gonna go over some places that have placed a limit on how many eggs you can buy. A couple of companies and businesses, restaurants specifically, are starting to charge more for eggs. Because as soon as we see that price increase, you already know what they finna do. They finna pass it right along to the customers like they always do. Hey, man, shout out to G Honda. I'm about to drop the link. G Honda gave me this recipe for slap yo mama shrimp spaghetti, and it was delicious. We are waiting for another recipe from G Honda. I think he said it was called slap yo daddy lasagna. G Honda, where the recipe at? Where the recipe at? Okay. When you come up to here at 907 Good Eats, we always appreciate seeing you, but you need to bring us a recipe as well. And he said, excellence. Yes, the eggs are going up all around us. A lot of people are blaming it on Trump. Well, not a lot of people. Some people are blaming it on Trump. Some people are blaming it on um, natural disasters, the weather. It's a whole lot of reasons. Okay. G Honda says, slap yo daddy lasagna is coming soon. G Honda, we just want to know, is there banana peppers in that recipe? Is there banana peppers in your lasagna recipe? Okay, we are also going to talk about Popeyes, Biscuits, and how an employee was fired allegedly over buttering the biscuits. But there's more to the story. And y'all know I be on my investigator tip. So I got to the bottom of the story. And Gianna said, RIP takeoff, just wait on it. Rogue said, I am so sick of an 18 count being $9. Okay, so I am in Alaska, and that's why this channel is 907 Goodies. 907 is the area code for Alaska. And I can tell you right now, an 18 count for me is about $11 to $12. They say like 10.89, 10.99. You might as well round it up to $11 and call it what it really is. But I need to give my sister a call, and I want her to give me 5 dozen eggs from Costco before the price goes up. And that's another thing that we're going to talk about. You know how sometimes when we have like disasters or situations that arise, people try to like buy a lot of that item to stock up? Well, they say you can't do that with the eggs. They say everybody needs some eggs. So you can only get one. One, you can't even go and buy a whole bunch of eggs. And hey, Repink. Hey, how are you doing? Okay, so y'all know I'll be all over YouTube talking to everybody. And I support a lot of content creators. And I have connected with some amazing people on YouTube. I will say though, there are some trolls out there and there are some really nasty negative people, but there's also some really great people like Honda, Rogue, Reed Pink, Liliana, El Chivo. There's just so many good people. And I would say this, it's all about the company that you keep. Okay. If you hang around a bunch of nasty people, it's only a matter of time before you get nasty too. And let me update this banner because it's a long story. I'm gonna tell y'all one day. I'm gonna tell y'all one day. But right now we just got PayPal, Super Chat. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the egg shortage. We're gonna talk about the Popeyes biscuits. Some people are calling it Popeyes Biscuit Gate. There is always more to the story. When you see a video online and they tell you a story, go ahead and do your research and investigate. Okay. Because when you start looking up stuff and you start investigating, you're going to find out a lot. Okay. And I saw this video where it was oxtail sausage. We all know how expensive oxtails are, but oxtail sausage, in my opinion, is scary because you don't know what they're putting in there. But I'm gonna show y'all how the oxtail sausages look. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see what y'all think about these oxtail sausages. But before we get into any of the show, I'm gonna read the disclaimer for us because what we're gonna discuss in this video, probably gonna make some people mad. Probably gonna make some people mad. So before we get into that, we're gonna read the disclaimer. Welcome to 907 Good Eats Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Please note that the information provided on our channel, including commentary and discussions, is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Comments and opinions expressed are those of the individuals and not those of 907 Good Eats. While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, we cannot guarantee its completeness, reliability, or accuracy. The use of the information provided on this channel is strictly at your own risk. We do not claim ownership of any third-party content featured on our channel. Third-party content is the intellectual property of the respective owners, and we respect their rights. Viewer discretion is advised for all content. You know how, okay, there we go. We got the disclaimer out the way. But you know how you go to say a word and you just cannot say it right? And you're like, I've said this word before. Why now am I having so much trouble saying it? Okay. So we got an action packed show. We got a lot going on. Um, but how's everyone's day going today? Okay, so for this morning I had grits and I made like a breakfast quesadilla with cheese, onions, and sliced turkey. It was pretty good. I was like, okay. But I need to go to the grocery store. I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm starting to run out of stuff. Okay. Okay, and if anybody wants to join the show, that link is pinned to the top of the chat. Okay, so before we get into, hey cousin, how are you doing? This is my real life cousin in real life. She makes the most amazing cookies. Um, Katisha, I need some cookies. Okay. I have been doing my little baking thing, but it's nothing like what she's doing. She's making all types of cookies. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the Facebook group before we get into the content. Um, TikTok, let's just give TikTok its proper moments. Every time I log on to TikTok, and my cousin said, "I'm okay and thanks." And she said, "Let me know." All type of cookies, all type of cookies. Every time I log on to TikTok, they are mad at somebody. They're having a problem. It's all type of stuff. But what I seen this time I logged on, I was like, "What?" But every time I log on to TikTok, they got somebody at the front of the congregation. They are up in arms and they are mad at somebody. Okay, here we go. You always got to come back and check when you get the group pulled up because you don't know what StreamYard is looking like. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. We're going to look at some food before we hop into the content. Okay, so we are at 2.8 members, but we're waiting on you to join. And I have been busy today, so I have not had a lot of time to kind of go through here the way I would like to. It has been a busy day. There's us. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna click this video. Hopefully it doesn't play any sound. Man, shout out to Roy. Roy he's always making some amazing food. Like it's just amazing the food that he creates out of his home. So he got a steak here. So strip steaks with a garlic compound butter. If you need one of these torches, go visit. Okay. So yeah, he has a little torch and everything so that he can like heat the butter up and melt it. But don't that look delicious? And that looks like some rosemary right there. can I have some? Can I have some? Boneless ribs, homemade barbecue sauce, filled peas with snap, dirty rice, and ooey gooey butter cake. Okay. So this is how we cooking it up over here on the Facebook group. So join the group, share your food with us, or you can even just look at food. It's up to you. And that's what I'm talking about. It looks like they're in the field. It looks like this is in a different language. Okay, okay. Ooh, we got some strawberries. Strawberries is my favorite fruit. It's one of my favorite fruits. Looks like we got some peppers with some. I wonder if they're making a soup or a salsa or something like that. Oh, she said my little cousin came and cooked breakfast for me. That is so sweet. I tell you, Foodie Gang, food is love. And one of the ways that you can tell someone really cares about you is if they cook for you, in my opinion. Or if they cook for you, or actually if you ate that day and it feels like if they're genuinely concerned with you eating, like that's how you know that person really cares about you. We got a latte. It looks like bacon wrapped asparagus, some noodles with some shrimp. I don't like the heads of my shrimp. That would be the only thing is like you gotta cut the heads off. I'm not eating nothing with no eyes looking at me. And hamburger and salsa dip. Okay. That sounds good. Ooh, there's a lot going on in this picture. We got some lobster, we got some crab meat, looks like steak, shrimp. That looks like broccoli raw to me. Potato or loaded, it looks like loaded mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and then I can't tell what that one is. Ooh, it's like a seafood boil kind of. Okay, so is everybody hungry here? Is everybody hungry here? Something different for Taco Tuesday with spicy nacho chicken wings and chips dip. What's missing? I would say a vegetable, maybe a little side salad. Ooh. You guys have been asking me to make this chicken and dumplings, and I haven't made this in a long time, and I haven't had it in a long time, but this looks so delicious. When I had it, it did not have peas or carrots in there. It was just the chicken, the sauce, and the noodles. Dinner: chicken bratwurst with steamed seared squash, zucchini, and onions, and loaded potato pierogies with homemade compound butter. Shout out to this woman. She's making some amazing food all the time. Got chicken salad here. I haven't had chicken salad in a long time. This is how I'll be when I be in the kitchen. I'll be all happy. Okay, blend of brisket, pork, ham, bacon, chorizo tacos. That's a whole lot of pork up in here. And we always like to welcome our members. Someone said, "Man, it must have been meant for me to." I think she meant to say to join this. I just logged in, and this is the first post I see. Thank you for the ad. I'm not a chef, but I do like to try new things in the kitchen. So hopefully I can find recipes or ideas from here. And I want to let y'all know, even if you're not a chef and you're someone that doesn't cook a ton, it is totally fine. Ooh, and I just made fruit salad the other day. This is bringing me back to the mimosa bar that we did. That's giving me mimosa vibes right there. Okay. Are y'all ready to get into the content? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the egg shortage. Hey, Liliana, how are you doing? How are you doing? If you guys are on YouTube, and even if you're not, get on YouTube, subscribe to her channel. This is the name of her channel right here. She is always cooking, um, always, sharing her family with us, her kitchen, and it's just an amazing channel. And this is my best friend. She is, one of the top tier moderators, always coming through. And then when I have time, I try to do the same thing. Cause y'all know I be busy. And it make me so mad. I be so busy too. Oh, don't even worry, girl. See, that's another thing. When you're a content creator, it is hard to not go live when other people go live. It's like there's nothing you can do. You just gotta pick a time, go live. And she said, "Great love. I'm a cook now. Sorry, gonna make a live too, but I'll watch on the replay." Yes, of course. But yes, when you're a content creator, you just got to go live, pick your time, and then try to, watch everybody on the replay. Just got to do your thing. You got to get in there where you fit in. Okay. We're talking about the egg shortage, fired over buttering biscuits at Popeyes and oxtail sausage. I don't know. I feel like oxtail sausage is not gonna have that much oxtail in there. But that could just be my opinion. That's just my opinion because I haven't tried it yet, but it's probably good. Well, honestly, foodie gang, anything oxtail is delicious. Like, let's just get that out of the way. Anything oxtail is delicious. Let me put this little warning up in here real quick. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. So
This
the
should come.
why I'm gonna go, hold on. Sorry, guy. Sorry, guy. The reason why we have the Waffle House, we got the eggs, and we got the hens because it's all tied together. When we hear bird flu, we think it's just affecting one type of bird. It is affecting all of the birds. Um, and it is just it's spreading. It's getting worse. The price of eggs, in my opinion, is going to continue to go up. But let's let them talk and tell us. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
This should come to no one's surprise. We know avian influenza is in migratory birds. Migratory birds, as the name implies, migrate. They're all over the place, and birds infected with this virus are going to be found all over the world, including Canada. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, of course, common sense prevails. Don't go near sick or dead animals, birds or other animals. It's just common sense. We know that pets, domestic pets, cats, dogs, we know that they can pick up this infection if they're in close contact or direct contact with an infected animal. And there's the potential for a pet to transmit to their owner. So yeah, it's wise to keep a close eye on your pet to make sure that they're not in close contact with a sick or dying animal that's impacted by avian influenza. So keep a close watch on them as well.
Yes, and one of the things to know, Foodie Gang, is that your animal can be perfectly fine and then come in contact with a sick animal and then get sick too. And in one case, the bird flu, I'm like a whole journalist slash reporter out here. In one case, the bird flu went or infected a human. But that's only been in one case, and I believe it was last year. But you don't never know when the second case is gonna be. So stay out the way. Um and keep a close eye if you do have animals and just be checking for signs of bird flu or signs of any type of sickness.
That's impacted by avian influenza. So keep a close watch on them.
Thinking about stocking up on eggs, you might be out of luck. There are a pair of popular stores now putting a limit on how many eggs you can buy at one time. Costco and Trader Joe's are implementing new policies.
You know what I heard, Foodie Gang? I heard that there was I think this person tried to steal a whole bunch of eggs and he probably was gonna sell them back. But then I heard he stole like a whole he broke into a facility. This is all allegedly, and in my opinion. Let me get the disclaimer up here. Because I'm about to tell y'all about a whole case. Okay, he broke into this factory and he had a whole truck and he was stealing their eggs. This is all allegedly. He was stealing their eggs. And then the popo rolled up on him. And they're like, what you doing with all these eggs? So he was trying to get all the eggs. But you know what? During these times, I feel like a lot of opportunities come around as well. And they try to like order a bunch of the supplies and ration it and sell it back to the people, which is so foul. Hey, Rooted, how are you doing? He said, hey, 907 Goodies and Foodie Gang. He said, I just bought 50 eggs for 16 bucks. That don't sound like a bad deal at all. Where'd you get them eggs from? And Rudy, I was watching your morning workout this morning. I just didn't have time to talk. I was watching from the clouds. But I watched it. You got your little board going on. I was like, I need to work out like this. I'm trying to get better. I've been trying to go to the gym a couple times a week. But if you guys are on YouTube, check out his YouTube channel, working out, talks about essential oils and just how to stay healthy. I feel like a lot of us take our health for granted, but we only get one body. And it shouldn't take like such dire circumstances for you to want to change. You know, you should change before it gets that bad. Oh, Rudy said Costco. Yes, I'm gonna have my sister go get me some eggs from Costco before they go up. Okay, so the eggs here are $16 too. Well, they were, but they went up to $20. So thank you for reminding me that I need to tell my sister, hey, give me some eggs, because she was supposed to a couple of days ago, and I don't think she got them. But she was telling me that Costco never really changes the price of their eggs. So for us to see it make that $4 jump, that was kind of like, whoa. And of course, Rooted, you know, we all gotta support each other. I don't know why we live in a world where we feel like we can't support each other. But that's not a world that I want my kids to grow up in. That's not a world that I want to be involved in. You know what I'm saying? We gotta think about our children too. Exactly, Rooted. One body, one life, so take care of yourself. Yes. And we all get into situations where we don't like what the scale says, but I don't think we should just give up and keep letting the scale go up. Cause you gonna be on doctor, you're gonna have to go see doctor now. But yes, Trader Joe's and Costco's have imposed a limit on how many eggs you can buy. And honestly, They should not even have to do this because if you are a human being and you know that there's an egg shortage, I don't know why you would come in here and try to buy 5 cases of eggs or 4 cases of eggs. Even if you have money, people should have enough morals and enough like empathy and self-awareness to be like, hey, there's a national shortage on eggs. I should not buy a whole bunch of eggs right now. I should just get what I need. But that's the same thing that happened with the toilet paper during COVID. Yeah, a lot of y'all were out there buying a whole bunch of toilet paper and trying to sell it back. Shady. And we got the foodie gang, food panel tapping in, Empty Stomach Podcast. Hey, she said, hey, Empty Stomach checking in. How are you guys doing? It's a lot going on. I feel like on the internet, 1 week is like a month. Cause it's like so much happens. And now we have so much like information. But you said fact. Yes, 1 week on the internet is like a long time, and it's like it just be crazy out here. So I gotta check in. Are y'all okay out there? Especially with Trump being in office now, things are rocking and rolling. Um, Rudy says some people are greedy. Yeah, but if you know there's a shortage on eggs. You should have enough empathy to be like, hey, let me just get enough for my family for right now so that another family can eat eggs too. But like Rudy said, some of y'all are greedy and you don't care about others. And that's how the world got like this, in my opinion. Look, okay, so this is Goddess, but her real name is that's her Facebook name. But Goddess be having me rolling on Sundays when we be up here for the Foodie Gang food panel. Her commentary is just amazing. She said, girl, he's showing out. Look, there's some good things that have happened, I feel, and then there's some things that are like, whoa, okay. Um, we're gonna have to just give it time, Goddess. We're gonna have to give it time. But okay, so Trader Joe's, Costco said y'all can't be out here buying up all the eggs because you know we in a shortage. Y'all are foul, so the store's got to come down and bring this rule down.
Due to a nationwide egg shortage caused by bird flu. Trader Joe's confirmed it's limiting egg purchases to 1 dozen per customer. Costco says in-store customers can take home 3 packages, typically sold in 2 dozen or 4 dozen cartons. So we're talking a lot of eggs if you go to Costco. Bird flu.
Okay, Costco. Costco said we not worried about no shortages like that. We got buku eggs. They said you can get 3 packs. Now, okay, that's a good limit, I feel. And Costco got the egg plus, they're not worried about it. That's a good limit though. But that means that people were in there buying 5 packages of eggs. People was in there buying 6 packages of eggs where they had to bring the limit down to 3. How greedy can y'all be? And how much eggs do you really eat? Because in my opinion, eggs don't last forever. But some of y'all don't be looking at expiration dates. If you're my daddy, he didn't care about no expiration dates, okay? And my sister don't really either, but don't tell her I said that. And Rudy said it's sad because them same greedy people vote that president in, and now they are slowly seeing it was a mistake. Like the farmers are really hurt and all the immigrants. You know one thing I would say? I am open to hearing all sides of every argument. And even if I don't agree with somebody, this is a safe place where you can come and say your opinion. Now, what I will say is allegedly bird flu started in the middle of last year. And I reported on this in the middle of last year. And with the wildfires and some of the natural disasters, they are saying that birds are migrating more. And that is why we are seeing the spread of the bird flu so rapidly, because birds are migrating because of the fires, the floods, the hurricanes, and the storms. And so, do y'all think bird flu is Trump's fault? Or do y'all think it's just a natural disaster? What do y'all think? Let me know.
The outbreak has not only led to limited supplies, though, it's caused prices to soar, hence the limits and the rationing.
I was at Trader Joe's yesterday and I overheard a customer pleading with the employee to see if they had any eggs in the back. And he said, ma'am, you have to come here right when we open, because if not, they're sold out within an hour.
This winter already, just over the last 3 months.
Wow. So pretty much she has to come to the store right in the morning or they're going to be sold out. But Trader Joe's is not a huge store. So I could see why they would sell out of eggs, quickly, because it's not a huge store. It's not nearly as big as Costco's. But tell that lady to go head over to Costco's if she got a membership and get her 3 packs of eggs. Okay. A lot of times with us being in the US, we are very closed-minded to things that are going on around the world. So bird flu is not only in the USA, it's also in the UK, and I'm sure many other parts of the world. Rudy said, I don't think it's his fault, but I do wonder what his crew going to do about it. Okay, Rudy. Yeah, I mean, it's only February, and this year has been rocky. A lot's been going on. We got the egg shortage, fast food going up, everything going up. We have the deportation force. We saw a little bit of protests. We haven't even, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. So I'm here to break it down, what's going on, and really explain it to you guys. Why you're seeing these price increases at the stores. You probably have seen some signs. Rudy said it's not his fault, but what y'all gonna do about it? Okay. Okay, let me this is a little side note. Do you guys see the amount of money that is being spent frivolously, that is our tax dollars? What do you guys think about that? There's like millions and millions of dollars of our tax dollars that have been spent on very outlandish items. And we might have to talk about that one of these days, because it's not really about food, but we need to talk about that, because there's a lot of money that's our tax dollars being spent crazy. They spending our money, Fuji gang. They spending our money, and when we have, in my opinion, when we have the wildfires, when we have the hurricanes, FEMA doesn't have any money. But FEMA has money to help everybody else out. FEMA has money to give to the luxury hotels to house the migrants. But FEMA don't have money to help people in California. FEMA don't have money to help people in Tampa. Are you guys, okay, so is it just me, or do y'all think something shady going on with our tax dollars? But let's get back into the eggs. See, I be watching the news. And I've always watched the news. And I just sit back and I look at things. Guys is always getting her hair done. Okay, let me tell y'all. One thing you ain't gonna say about Goddess is our hair is not done. She said, every time I see Goddess, she always talking about her hair. She said, bear with me, I'm at the hair shop. Goddess gonna get her hair done no matter what's going on, okay? But they are spending our money, our tax money, in my opinion, very frivolously. And I don't know if that's a word, but I think I just made it up. If it's not a word, but y'all look at some of the lists. When Trump signs executive orders, I would encourage you guys to watch those meetings and see what Trump is saying and listen to what Elon Musk is saying. Listen to and what's up? We got uncensored. What you doing uncensored? But if anybody wants to join the show, you can join the show. But you have to come up on YouTube. And uncensored is so funny. Um, it's like when I see your name, I just start laughing. But we gonna see. Okay, so what I was gonna say. When we live in the US, we are very closed-minded to things that are going around the world. Sometimes we only think about what's happening here. But this bird flu is not only affecting the UK, it is also, I mean, sorry, I said it wrong. Bird flu is not only affecting the USA, it's affecting the UK. And I brought a video to show you guys how it is affecting them.
Pleading with the employee to see if they had any eggs in the back. And he said, ma'am, you have to come here right when we open because if not, they're sold out within an hour.
This winter already, just over the last 3 months, 1.8 million birds have had to be slaughtered across the country. This is Green Acres Farm in North Somerset, and there are 10,000 hens laying eggs on this farm. They are free range, they're out in the field because this part of the country is not yet under the tougher restrictions that were announced by the government today. Parts of the northwest of England particularly have been drawn into the housing order restrictions. It means that birds there, hens, any other birds, have to now be brought inside to try to protect them from bird flu. But even here...
Ooh, that's a really good point. So they don't even want the birds to be outside anymore because birds that are flying over may have the bird flu. And I don't know if it's airborne or what, but it seems very highly contagious. So they imposed an order, the government did, where all the roosts, or he said hens, all the hens that lay eggs have to be brought inside. And if they contract the bird flu, they have to go to sleep forever. They it's so this is fascinating that not only this is impacting the USA, it's also impacting the UK and I'm sure other parts of the world. But these birds are just flying around with this bird flu.
There are restrictions in place. The farmer, Tom, is trying to disinfect vehicles that come to his farm. He's got signs.
Wow. So he is disinfecting vehicles that are coming to his farm. So this disease is like highly contagious. This is giving me flashbacks to COVID-19. It's not funny. It's not funny. But it's giving me COVID-19 flashbacks where they had so pretty much they gotta quarantine the animals is what it sounds like. They gonna bring them all inside. They said don't even ride up in here with them dirty wheels. And you also got to keep in mind that this is $1 million business, probably even $1 billion business as far as eggs go. We eat eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this is a big deal.
Signs up here about trying to stop the spread of bird flu, and that's why we're going to stay here by the farm gate. We're not going to go any further to try to minimize.
Yeah, cause you can. They ain't playing out in the UK. They not playing. And we got the empty stomach. What's going on? If y'all on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to their channel. He said we're gonna stay right here. Yeah, I bet you they're not gonna let you in. What choice do you have? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna work on dropping that link for the empty stomach so y'all can go and subscribe to their YouTube channel. And okay, so I have been super busy, but I'm gonna set it up to where I've been thinking about this. There's a way that you can set up Nightbot where when people type in a code word, it'll automatically drop their links. And so I'm thinking about setting that up. The problem is when I do my cooking live streams and I'll be on my phone, I get a lot of views sometimes. And I don't want the wrong people to be dropping their links. So I'm still thinking about it. So we will see. We will see. I'll let y'all know. But in the meantime, we gotta copy and paste. Okay, and then this is the link for the empty stomach. But he said we're gonna stay right here. Yeah, I bet you they're not gonna let you. And it's crazy. So it's like they could literally be tracking in the bird flu on their shoes. And it could impact the animals. Like this is how serious this situation is. It's like, you know how we had COVID-19? Oh, okay. I missed a comment. Okay, so here's the link for the empty stomach on YouTube, and they also have a Facebook food group. Okay, see, this is why I like talking to Uncensored and the Empty Stomach podcast because they be knowing stuff that I never knew. And he said the bird flu never left the USA. I don't know. This guy said he's in the UK and they got bird flu. Maybe they have a different strain. And see, Uncensored, what are you talking about? we need you to explain this. What are you talking about? This man is in the UK. But birds do migrate and they do fly everywhere. But let's see Mason, type something and explain yourself. But he said we're not gonna go no further. Yeah, because you can't. They're not gonna let you in. You think they're gonna let you in to infect all their birds? No. But what I would say to these reporters and journalists, and shout out to Chef Big Bang because I'm one of them, is you know it's their reporting and them breaking these stories that really educates everyone else about what is going on. Let's see what else we got.
Waffle House is adding a surcharge on eggs due to the rise in prices, announcing they will temporarily put a 50-cent surcharge per egg on all orders.
Per egg?
Per egg. You got to pay per egg, guys. The restaurant chain says they will be monitoring prices. They'll adjust or remove the surcharge as the market allows. Just get 2 eggs in that omelet.
I don't know how I feel about what they're doing here. Let me get the fair use up there. I don't know how I feel about what they're doing because let me get some water. Stay hydrated, y'all. Stay hydrated. Okay. Y'all know how I'll be watching videos on YouTube. I was watching this one video and she was talking about how Waffle House has been raising their prices, and this is all allegedly. Waffle House has been raising their prices since they gave the customers or since they gave the employees that pay raise. Now Waffle House charges if you have a to-go order. And one of them doesn't even want, or some of them will have the lobby closed, so you have to take your food to go. And then they're going to charge you for to-go orders. Okay. Uncensored C. Mason came with the clarification. He said These aren't real chickens, lab grown chickens. Okay. Do you think that that's why bird flu is spreading like this? Or we gotta talk about this when we get the Foodie Gang food panel because you seem like you got a lot of information that we don't know about. So yeah, hold that thought. Hold that thought. And then God just said, yes, ma'am, the surcharge for eggs. We did not have a Waffle House here in Alaska, but when I went down to the south years ago, I was very hot, very miserable because I was hot. I was not ready for the heat. But when I went down, I really liked the Waffle House. I like their grits with the cheese. And I did a video. Oh, here it is. Reacting to the Waffle House. There's a lot of fights, brawls at Waffle House, y'all. Did y'all hear about Waffle House Wendy? Let me tell you something about Waffle House Wendy. Waffle House Wendy was standing on business and she threw a whole chair at a customer. Now, we don't condone violence, and I don't think that she was right. But in this video, I reacted to Waffle House Wendy and a lot of the fights that happened at Waffle House. And let me tell y'all something. Look, if you think you finna go up in there and disrespect the employees at the Waffle House, think again. Because they thought that and they was met with Waffle House Wendy who was throwing chairs. So don't think you finna go up into the Waffle House and talk crazy to nobody. Because the Waffle House ain't playing that. And Bishop said Waffle House been on charging. He said, and the service sucked. But see, y'all, Bishop is bougie. Bishop eats at Michelin star restaurants, so he's not gonna be happy with Waffle House service anyway. But I heard Waffle House been putting in surcharges. They've been charging on to-go orders. But you know what? In all honesty, a lot of companies do that. You know when they bring the bread to your table, you're like, oh, this bread is free. It's not. Nothing is free. It's all added in to everything. But a lot of businesses do that with yeah, we got commercials. We big like that. But a lot of businesses charge like these little hidden fees and all that stuff. Which is why I say hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Learn how to cook. Learn how to cook. It's only going to get worse, in my opinion, just from the fact that eggs cost as much. They want to pay people these really high wages for this really simple work, in my opinion. And so what's going to happen is that cost is going to be passed down to the customers. But Waffle House said 50 cents on every egg. That means if you go in there and you order 4 eggs, that's $2. 3 eggs, $1.50. 2 eggs, $1. So with that being said, you might as well get your own food and cook at home. And then they got all these other hidden fees. But some of y'all can't cook. That's okay. That's okay. But you can learn how to cook. You can learn how to cook. And we got somebody down here. Hold on, let me get you pulled up. Bishop, is that you?
I am definitely on the show. See, I told you I was gonna get on this show. Hey, what up?
You came on here loud. Maybe I need to turn my volume down. What's up, Bishop? Let us know what
Man,
you eating today. What you eating
man.
today?
Oh, I ate, what I eat? Some chicken from Jack's. That's what I ate today. Yeah, I
Some
ate
what?
some chicken from Jack's. There's some chicken, there's some potatoes, and some green bean from Jack.
Okay, we see you on the beach.
Yeah, yeah. That when I was that when I was bougie.
How are
Don't
you
look at my
doing
pants,
though?
man. I'm good, man. I've been working.
Okay, now we all gonna look.
Yeah, I've been working. So, this weekend I'm gonna be in Tampa, doing food reviews in Tampa this weekend. So, yeah, and
Yeah, I remember Goddess was telling me. So I think we were gonna do our next show on the 26th, right? Right?
yeah,
Did I have that
yeah,
right?
yeah. You got it right.
Okay.
Still 23rd or
Um,
26th is one of them.
wait, hold on. I got my calendar. Okay, it's the 23rd. The
Oh, okay.
23rd. I don't know what I'm talking about. The 26th.
Oh, that's
That's
all right. I got
a Wednesday. um, how have things been going for you though?
Oh man, just working. That's all it is. Been work. That work. That's what it been. Working and trying to get stuff together. So, Uh, we got footage and stuff we got to get released and stuff like that. I still got footage I got to release, so it's been wild. We had a bunch of food trucks and stuff that have came through, and we have blessed them. So we got to get all their content out. Got to get all this content out. So yeah, my phone is screaming right now.
Yes, and Bishop, tell us how we can find you on TikTok.
Oh, you can find me on TikTok or Bishop P King on all platforms, even on TikTok. You can find me Bishop P King. I just dropped one for what did I just drop one for? Oh, we did the Trap House Museum this Sunday. Next Sunday, I
That's
don't
a
know.
museum.
Yeah, the Trap House Museum by Ti. You know, Ti got a museum called the Trap House Museum, and we just dropped a review there. So we don't only do food reviews; we do everywhere reviews. So yeah, we got some biters, but we ain't gonna call them out right
I have to check that out. I didn't know there was a trap house museum. So it's like a museum of all like trap house stuff.
now. Yeah. Go TikTok. It's on TikTok. Yeah, it's all of the music from like when the trap first started to up to today. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
Okay,
y'all go check that out. It's in Atlanta.
that is interesting. But Bishop, I know you was talking about the Waffle House down in the chat, and you pulled up on us to tell us how the Waffle House ain't about nothing. So let
Man,
me
it
thoughts on the Waffle House and the egg footage.
well the Waffle House, first of all, if you ain't got a couple of roaches running around, they ain't gonna be good in the first place. The service, they look at you like you're supposed to be there, and why did you show up right now? Because they going on their smoke break. I don't know if it's left hand or right hand cigarette, but they trying to go on some kind of break. But last time I went to Waffle House, I got the Waffle House sandwich, which is that's the you can get the meat with the two waffles for the bun, and I did that like a long time ago. So whenever I find that, I post it. But yeah, Waffle House is they got some good food. I'm a patty melt person, so I go get their patty melts, but I ain't trying to go get their breakfast and none of that. So I'm with you on their eggs taste like slime, and their grits was all right. But the orange juice, that
Bishop
ain't
don't
orange
care,
juice.
so we gotta get to the slam up when Bishop talks.
No, hey, you put that disclaimer, and yeah, the syrup sometimes don't work up in there. They come for the drink, but you can actually get the syrup with the vanilla and stuff and put it in there to make the drink taste like something. Because all that. Yeah, I go on full on rant about them. Hey, look, God is still a test. We was in Atlanta Waffle House downtown, closed at 9 o'clock. Why they do that at? Waffle House supposed to be 24/7. Yeah, I'm ranting on that one. Yep.
And Bishop said he got the smoke with the Waffle House. He said, I
Man,
got to tell y'all about the Waffle House.
Yeah, and they need to wash their uniform because half the people got grease on their uniforms. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need that to be happening up in our world.
Look, I did a whole video back when I first started this channel about the Waffle House and some of the fights that happened there. And one of the videos, the employees were actually fighting each other. Did you hear about Waffle House Wendy?
Oh yeah, I heard about Waffle House Wendy. Yeah, she got drugged up in that bad boy. But it's a lot of people that got drugged up at Waffle House. You know, when they be dragging people like that, they fresh from the club. They had a bunch of drinks in their system. And if you didn't gave somebody mouth water, and I know this mouth water, we fighting up in here. You know what I'm saying? But Waffle House is good when you're drunk. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to a Chinese restaurant down here. You know, after you come from the club, you just drunk. You just trying to get something in your stomach because people don't know how to drink these days. No.
But yes, Waffle House Wendy picked up the whole chair and threw it at the customer. I will never forget. And then after she did it, they fired her and they banned her from working at other Waffle Houses. And she felt some type of way about that. She wanted her job back.
Well, I'm with her on that because everybody gets fired up at Waffle House. Y'all don't find people when they trying to break it up. Y'all done find the folk that was in there throwing all the plates. They threw every plate that was in the Waffle House and they ain't get fired. I mean, they threw all of them. All of them broke. Like, bruh. So,
I
yeah.
don't know. But when you see the video, she kind of was defending herself.
Yeah.
I
But
think when you're at work, you can't be getting into no fights. You got to be the bigger person. You definitely can't pick up a chair and throw it at nobody.
man, if somebody come at me at work and they come all sideways, especially if you throw something at me. See, I can be professional only so long, and then after when you go to throwing stuff at me, then it's on. See, now you finna get vicious for real, for real. So that's what that's about.
Yeah, Waffle House Wendy was standing on business, but the Waffle House, and can you attest to this? I heard that the Waffle House is charging for to-go orders.
Yeah, they charge for the go orders. They've been doing that for a minute. Yeah, they've been doing
They
that for
have
years
it.
now.
They've
Yeah,
okay,
they've been
because
doing
I
that for
just in the
years.
video I saw, she was saying that she thought it was because they started paying the employees more, but they've always been doing that, in your opinion.
Yeah, they've been doing that for years. So you gonna get that surcharge, even though. But they, well, one person that I know that worked at Waffle House a while back said because people come in and don't tip, so they'll give the going out people, which that made 0 sense. I mean, why don't you put the surcharge on the people that is sitting in there? Like put the gratuity on the people that sit in there and they don't tip. Like most restaurants do, nowadays. Just put the gratuity on the people that's sitting down and eating their meal. Don't charge the person that's walking out with their food. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. Just bring my food across the counter. That's like McDonald's charging you for putting your bag out through the drive-through and wonder, why are you charging me to put my bag out the window? You didn't do nothing, but just handing me my food. Now, if you were serving me and bringing me my drink and bringing me my food, and I was asking you, hey, what a napkin's at? Okay, I get it. But dude, I just picked up my food, put it in the bag, and left. I mean, really? No, yeah. I'm hot about
Yes.
that.
We can tell. Bishop said I'm about to pull up, give my little opinion. Hey, Bishop feel some type of way about the Waffle House. Y'all need to apologize to this man.
Man, not again. I was, and that's one of the reasons I go to a 5-star restaurant because see, at least I'm gonna pay for something that's gonna look good and probably be good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But some of y'all restaurants about to get this smoke though, for real, for real. See, I've been being nice, but now y'all playing with in my
What?
face.
You about to
Oh,
light
don't
some
worry about it.
restaurants up?
Yeah, they about to get lit up there because you ain't. What's not gonna do is play in my face. So that's what we're not gonna do. And you better know who you're dealing with.
What?
That's why I'm glad I'm medium famous. I'm glad I'm medium famous. Well, I'm low famous. I'm low famous. People don't know who I am, but you gonna get wore out on this chair.
Look, you finna be up there with the evil Keith Lee.
Man, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Hey, you gonna get this work. Have y'all seen the girl that was on TikTok that was talking about crumble cookie and tastes like leather strap. Boy, that girl went off.
What?
Y'all need to check it out. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Cookie is good, but you know what I learned,
Woo!
Bishop?
Oh, I don't know.
When you go out to eat, right? Whoever is
Mm-hmm.
working that day will determine how your food is gonna be. If you
Yeah.
get the mad, disgruntled employee who is on the verge of quitting, they are not gonna make your food right. I like crumble cookie up here in Alaska, but see, she could have went with that baker who didn't care.
Well, you use that, and see, that's why we do what we do. We show up when you got an attitude and all that, and we gonna tell everybody about it. Don't you worry, it's happening. We don't like the setups. We don't like the, oh, well, if the stuff is coming to our restaurant, let's set it up. Let's make sure we got the best of the. No, we want to make sure that we want to come in there when you fatigue. The last customer then cussed you out. The last customer then left you $2. Yeah, we come in. We want to come in right then. Yeah, now we gonna see how you
Yeah,
gonna act. Yep, yep.
I'm
That's
doing
what
I'm
we do.
doing a pop up. I went to the
Mm-hmm.
grocery store and I got it's like a grocery store, but they have like hot food in there. They got a bakery, coffee shop. I got me a chicken spring roll. It was the
Mm-mm.
chicken so dry. And every time I've eaten food on my channel, it's always been good. So I never had a bad review to give. Like a couple times I go out to eat and I'll be cooking my own food, but this time I was like, bro, this chicken is so dry. But I want to show up, like you said, I want to show up and y'all don't know I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah, we notorious for it. We don't have no shirts on to say who we are. None of that. They just see the
Yeah.
instruments pop out, and they like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?" Yeah, it's happening right now.
But it's so she was saying crumble cookies was nasty.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send it to you. Me and you friends. We friends on TikTok. You gonna
Yeah,
see her. She
Bishop be
gonna wear
sending
them
me
out.
videos all the time. Go ahead and send me that one because I want to see what she said because I had a whole different experience. But like I said, we can go to the same restaurant in two different states and get a different experience based off of who is working that day. And that
Yeah,
is why it is so important when you go out to eat to look at the telltale signs. Like
yeah.
you
You gotta
said,
read the room.
dirty uniforms, dirty kitchen, people looking mad. It matters. It matters.
Really? Yeah, it really does matter, but you gotta my manager say all the time, he the one that had to sit me down for real when I first got into this and like, hey, sir, you gotta read the room. This ain't that. Because let me tell you what my manager did to me, man. He took me to Wolfgang Puck restaurant and I was like, oh, this is what's up. Yeah, let's do that. And then we went to another restaurant and I'm like, yeah, why is this like this here, bro? Read the room. Look around. Just chill for a second. Look around. What do you see? Oh, this is kind of half tail right here. And he was like, yeah. He was like, so you already know what to expect. Okay, I ain't expecting much of nothing. Yeah. So but Goddess, she got a story for you too. Messing around with me going to Michelin star restaurant. She got a story to tell on the next one. So I ain't gonna tell the story right now. I'm gonna let Goddess tell that in her own right because it's hilarious.
Goddess be having me rolling. She said she getting her hair done right now.
She
I
get the
said,
head.
Goddess. One thing about Goddess is her hair is not gonna be messed up.
Oh no, but it's yeah, her hair is
It
not
is
gonna be.
not a game with
Wait,
Goddess.
and she swears she ain't got no money, but yeah, we are begging the dip on it.
She was like, I ain't got no money because I pay for my hair. The hair's a bill, okay?
Mhm,
And Goddess is
yeah,
well, it's a bill. But Bishop,
Nope.
how much time do you have? Do you have time to watch some of this video and review it?
Yeah. Go ahead. I got a few minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
You have to go clubbing. Because, after you go to the club, you go to Waffle House.
Obviously.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Waffle House is adding a 50-cent surcharge to all egg items, and they're blaming it on soaring egg prices. Officials say egg prices have skyrocketed after more than 13 million hens have been lost or slaughtered following the bird flu outbreak. In the past year, the average price for a dozen eggs in the U.S. has increased 50%, but prices have accelerated since Trump was elected, according to government data. However, the franchise said the surcharge is temporary and will be adjusted or removed as market conditions allow.
I do not believe it'll be adjusted or removed just because of the fact that when things go up, they never come back down. It seems like.
Yeah, that's coming from first of all, when y'all getting them little chickens, them little chicken wings and all that, and they small like that. Yeah, they done broke them eggs open. They didn't incubate the eggs and got them out. So that's what half your eggs going, and then some on GMO allegedly.
I believe you, but what's going to happen is that they're probably going to make every item on the menu that has eggs $1 more, even when they do take the surcharge away. Now, this is all allegedly, but I'm just saying these restaurants, these business owners, they're slick.
And to add an insult to injury too, sometimes they give you powdered eggs, like egg beaters in restaurants, and then they'll charge you for regular eggs. And it's like, bro, these are not real eggs. So when you in restaurants like that, if you're gonna charge me surcharge, I want real eggs, and I can taste the difference between egg beaters and real eggs. So yeah, don't play with me like that.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. Even when I worked in the kitchen and we had like a buffet style restaurant, like when I worked at the university, we're not cracking open 50 eggs back there. We're buying the case of the liquid egg, and but it's like, how do you charge a surcharge on that if it's liquid egg? Like when you get like an omelet, the omelet might have real eggs, but when you get a scrambled eggs or something like that, it's not going to be real eggs. How do you factor in that 50-cent price? That's when they start playing with the numbers.
Yeah, they play it in your face with that. Like I tell restaurants when I order eggs, hey, I want to scramble, but I want a medium scramble, so that means I can see the yellow and the white because they will put these egg beaters and all that other kind of craziness going on in and be like, yeah, that's real eggs. No, I got a country daddy that showed me what's the difference between real eggs and fake eggs. So I've been eating real eggs my whole life. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, these ain't real eggs. They be like, what? Like you can tell the difference between real cheese. Like if you got this dark cheese in here, that's sharp cheese. No, I want American cheese.
Yeah, and so I think that's a good point though. If I'm gonna have to pay a surcharge for my eggs, then give me real eggs. That seemed like a very fair give and take. But these places, in my opinion, is scandalous.
No man, they so
And they
scandalous.
do you feel that way too, Bishop, or is it just me?
No, it
Um
ain't you. And sometimes you have to get down with these restaurants and be like, hey, look, this ain't real. This ain't just that and the other. And like some people, they kind of like, especially the servers, be like, well, the cook, he's gonna be upset. I don't care. You did my order wrong, so I want the right thing. So it's all about not trying to play in people's face. Just like on the last segment, you got um mac and cheese and stuff that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the right stuff in it. So like if a big company like that gonna play in your face, other ones will. So
very, very true. And I think that's when I started working in the kitchen, that's when I started seeing a lot of this stuff and like was exposed to like the secrets of the kitchen. But before, when I was just a customer, I never thought anything of it. But now that I have worked in the kitchen and I seen what they do to be saving money, I'm like, these kitchens is scandalous. And that's probably why I don't go out to eat that much.
well, my family is I got family that own restaurants and stuff, and they don't cut corners, for to try to get the to try to get a sale. And the thing about it is, it tastes different. Like I can say, it's a company that comes up here, and I ain't gonna mention their name, but y'all have seen it before. They the one that got more views on on uh, what I was on. Anyway, I remember in a second. But anyway, they I love they Philly cheese because you can actually taste that it came off the bone. Aside of when people just go get the little New York strips or whatever and put it and make a Philly cheese. So, but y'all can check that out on not Facebook, but the other one. But anyway, but they actually have like they steak on the bone and they cut it out. And I would pay for somebody that's going to actually cook an actual T-bone steak or whatever bone steak he's making and cut it off the bone and make me a Philly cheese. That's got to be like one of the best Philly cheeses I ever had. Like even I went to Philly and had theirs from Geno's, and he'll taste better than Geno's. I mean, I might have people on here that be like, ain't nobody better than Geno's, but no. If you actually get a steak off the bone and that bone marrow goes into that steak with the seasoning and all that, man, it is life changing. And that's how you cook a steak. And like I said, my family own restaurants and stuff, and they don't cut corners or nothing like that. You know, whatever the price is. They just gonna get it at the price. Yeah, the wings might be a little smaller, or the portion might be a little smaller, whatever. But they're letting you know, hey, this is how much we're paying. Hey, this is what it is. It'll be extra if you want it at the size we was giving it to you. And it's all about being honest with your customers, and they clientele hasn't went down yet. So it's all about being honest with your customer and letting them know what's going on and how y'all handling here, you know, from here forward. So
But all the qualities that you have mentioned, everyone doesn't have those qualities.
they don't.
Everyone is not a good person.
Hmm.
And they're like not thinking, let me look out for the customers. Let me be honest with the customers. Let me not cut corners. There are some restaurants who are the exact opposite of that. And the Waffle House has a lot of controversy surrounding it. They have increased the price of the eggs, and that we're gonna see. It's only February, but this year has been rocking and rolling.
Man, this year has been awesome. This year has been awesome. But at the same token, big chains, the thing about big chain restaurants that I've noticed that people are gonna come shop with them anyway because of the brand anyway. So yeah, I can cut corners, I can do whatever, and people still gonna come. So I mean, big chains they can get away with stuff like that, like Waffle House. They can get away with stuff like that because they know people gonna still come because of our name. So with that being said, it's like, hey, you go to this one, you get a bad one. Guess what? You'll just go to another one and get better service. So it's just all about which one you went to.
Very true. And a lot of times, these mom and pop restaurants or shops have a hard time competing with these big companies because, like you said, we are used to seeing the brand and seeing the name. And a lot of times, people will put their trust into these brands. And everyone isn't like you and me, Bishop. Some people don't care about where the food's coming from, what they're eating. Like, they just don't care or they just don't know. And so they're going with Waffle House, even with the 50% eggs, even with the fake eggs, and they're like, food is food,
Mm-mm.
you
Yeah,
know?
especially you having them drunk nights. Yeah, food is food. Y'all just sitting there drunk, just trying to stop waving. That what it be. You're trying to get out that wave. You're trying to eat out that wave, baby. It's all
Yeah.
good.
And then you go up in there talking crazy. You can go get a
Mm,
chair thrown at you by walking around
man,
Wendy's
what?
back in the day.
And you smell the alcohol on them. Know they drunk.
Yeah, Waffle House, they're like, They don't even need security.
Yeah, no, hey, half of the people from the hood work there anyway. Half of the people from the hood and trailer parks anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, the staff gonna get you right. Don't even worry about it.
But what's
Don't even worry
crazy,
about it.
the Waffle House that's by my house, actually at night they have police officers sitting in there.
It be going now. I saw one video when I did my reaction to it where there was a cop there and it was like a baby mom and the baby dad and they were arguing and the cop was like, "Stop," and then they started fighting. Cop right there.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
man.
they must have been in Birmingham because they don't care who's standing there. They'll fight the police.
I don't remember where they was at, but when you fight in front of a cop, and this is the video link right here, you just don't care no more. You say, "I know I'm going to jail."
Yeah. Hey, you probably won't go to jail because you beat the cop up bad enough. Hey, I'm just jumping my car and dip. He on the ground. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, where these people, they will fight the police. So, and it's just one of you. Oh, man, you got to make it to that gun first, buddy. You're going to be whooped before you even think about it.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
man, you better Google Birmingham, Alabama, man. They don't be playing down here. Y'all see Montgomery, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna play some more of this video. We're gonna see what we got going on.
So that means if you want to get something like this, got the All-Star Special, a couple eggs in here, that's an extra $1. They're saying this is a temporary surcharge, but some experts say we might be looking at the beginning of a new trend because there has been bird flu moving throughout the United States for the last couple of years. And so you've got flocks that are going away. You've got shortages in grocery stores. You've got the price going up. We talked to the American Egg Board and they say that extreme weather is actually contributing to this as well because you've got wildfires in LA, you've got hurricanes in the south, and they're saying that these kinds of events are changing how migratory birds are moving across the country, and that is changing how the virus is spreading to egg farms. So bottom line, if you're gonna get a breakfast like this, be ready to pay up to eat up.
Okay, so that was the egg shortage explained again, and with some of the breaking developments. Costco put a limit on it. Trader Joe's said you got to get here in the morning to even get eggs. Waffle House said we finna pass this price down to the customer. But
That's
now,
funny.
what's funny? Which part's funny?
Okay. I just got a question. When did bird flu leave in the first place? Bird flu never left. So what are we talking about? That's like you said.
No,
Oh, the flu just came back. No, I'm talking about what they said on there. What they said on the thing. They was like, "Oh, this is contributing to bird flu." When did it leave? That's like you saying the actual flu came back. Oh, the flu didn't came back. When did it leave?
Well, okay. It was always here. It just migrated.
Okay.
The guy in the UK was saying.
Okay.
This is what they said, Bishop. This is what they said. They said the birds is migrating and we're spreading it faster. And that's why we're seeing the egg shortage. Now that's what they said. What do you think happened, Bishop?
Man, the new GMO, man, fake news, man. Come on now. There's just, man, okay, it's an egg shortage, okay. We gonna go with what they saying, but I don't think it's an egg shortage. I think it's a delivery shortage. That's what I think it is. Is that since I got people that's in the delivery industry, like they drive trucks and trains and stuff of that nature, and it's just the point of they're not paying the people enough to bring packages and stuff into these stores and stuff. So what they're going to do is, hey, we can raise prices because we can. It ain't no shortage at all. We got plenty of eggs, but ain't no shortage. We just gonna say it's a shortage so we can say, hey, y'all pay extra on this. So yeah, that's what it is.
So you think that the claim where they had unalive millions of birds, you think that that claim is not true?
Well, that claim could be true because I see birds on trucks all the time and they be dead hanging out the truck. So I get that, and that can
Yeah.
happen. Not saying bird flu can't happen because of that, because that is how bird flu gets around. But at the same time, uh, bird flu, when you're speaking in that magnitude, it's not because the birds are flying around. It's just the birds that's in the cages that died, and y'all transferring them halfway across the United States, and they've been in there dead for 2 or 3 days. What you expect gonna happen? That's like if you have chicken on your counter, and the blood get on your counter. What you gonna get? E. coli, right? Okay, same thing with bird flu. It's the same thing. If you got a chicken right here that's didn't die from a disease, guess what? You in the pack with everybody else. It's like the one rotten apple spoiled a bunch. That's the same thing. Same thing. If you got bird flu and a bunch of birds together, guess what? The other bird's gonna get the flu too. That's like you being at work and you work into a confined space and one person had a flu and go to coughing. Guess what? Half of the people in there gonna get the flu. It is what it is. Yeah,
And see, this is why I like talking to y'all, because y'all always bring a different perspective to what is being said.
yeah. I mean, sometimes you just gotta think outside the box and like, come on now, we just got to be real about some of the stuff. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like we're in the automotive industry, so they do all type of crazy stuff. Like, hey, we got this sales event going on, and it's like, oh, okay. Oh, or like, oh, you then bought it from off the showroom, and it was this, that, and the other. And it's like, bro, you just know you. I ain't gonna get that away. But that is it's funny. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But being in the industry that you see them do all type of gimmicks and tricks, it's hilarious. And you like when you see stuff like this on TV, you like, okay, like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would it be about with what, and that's why we're in the industry, not like in the food industry, but we're in like we said, our company, we're in the Fortune 500 company, so we see the ins and out. And me being at the sort of the top of the food chain, I see how things work and how it's ran, and I'm like, what? Really, y'all gonna do that? And they like, yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna be real cool for me and you. Oh, okay. It works. You know what I'm saying? It works. So,
So you feel, let me just summarize what you said and make sure I got it. You feel like bird flu never left the USA. It doesn't have anything to do with migrating birds. You feel like it's a truck shortage and it's an excuse for them to raise prices.
exactly. Exactly. And that's what it is. It can happen. It can happen either way. It can happen on
Yeah.
transporting. You can the birds that you got going to different forms. If they then bought birds and stuff like that. Like we have people that I work with that actually buy chickens. Like real talk, they buy chickens. You know what I'm saying? They got a chicken farm. Like I can literally go down the street and talk to one of my coworkers, and he got so many doggone eggs that I can be like, hey man, let me get some eggs. How many you want? He literally got chickens, and he like, dude, we got so many eggs, I can't make no more stuff with eggs. Anybody wants some eggs? He'll literally give you eggs. So that's one thing I like being in the South and stuff like that, because I know people that raise chickens, and like they got like 20 chickens, and like, dude, they just keep having chickens. Anybody want some chickens? You want some chickens? Like, you want some of these eggs? We got plenty of eggs. Like my friend down the way, I ain't gonna call his name, but literally, like last week, he gave away eggs. He's like, dude, everybody wants some eggs. He literally gave away eggs. He's like, dude, you want a dozen? You want half a dozen? You want a couple of dozen? We got eggs. We got plenty of eggs. So yeah. So it's about who you done bought the eggs from. If the eggs been, I mean, not the eggs, but the birds have been transported, and they haven't got the right treatment before they went to the farm. So some of them just come in at a mass produce because they trust the people that they're getting it from. But you can't always trust everybody. You still got to go back and make sure that everything is free and clear, So that sounds like I'm in the airport right now, free and clear. Anyway.
No, but bitch, I like talking to y'all because you say you grew up in the country, so you have a little bit more experience with like the animals, the farmland, the fruits and the vegetables. Like you've actually seen it more, and so you bring an interesting perspective. And one thing I do agree with you on is that they will make up a reason to raise the price. I agree with you on that part.
Right.
I'm not debating that part.
Right. Well, I didn't grow up in the country. I actually grew up in the city. My dad, he's from the country, and like every other weekend when I was younger, he'll take us to the country. Well, he'll take me to the country, and we'll go out and see all different kinds of stuff, But that's my dad. He's from Sprott, Alabama, so he go down there and see his family. So of course, like Stomach Hill, you can tell you. They field was so big, we was like, yeah, let's race to the end of the cornfield. And when you go to racing to the end, you realize that, yeah, you ain't gonna make it. It ain't no end.
Now, listen, I know you be on TikTok. So have you heard about the guy that was fired over the Popeyes biscuits?
I heard about it, but I didn't see it. But I'm quite sure Uncensored gonna send it to me.
No, don't even worry. I got the video here, and I'm glad you up here because you gonna think this is a funny story. So we're gonna get into the Popeyes biscuit controversy, and this video had music. It was Usher's Daddy's Home. So I muted the video, of course, because we're on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all hit the like button. Okay. Y'all have been to Popeyes before, right? You've had their biscuits.
Yeah.
They're normally kind of dry.
Yeah.
He said biscuits will never be dry on my shit. And this is how he proceeded to butter the biscuits. These are the heart attack biscuits at this point.
Man, I like it. I like what he doing. Yeah, we can deal with them biscuits. Oh yeah, he
Look
drip.
at all that butter he put on
Oh,
there.
he is salt man. Them bad boys to sleep now. I'm dead. He going to them Jack biscuits right there. He going to them
I'm
Jack
giving out
style.
heart problems. Let me go back. Let me play
Man,
it a couple of times. He said, I'm giving out heart problems today.
man,
Y'all
I'm
don't know
with
I was
him.
here.
I'm with him. Which one he work at again?
All that butter?
So you ain't been to Church's Chicken or Jack's, have you? You don't even know
I
what them
never
is,
have
do you?
had Church's Chicken, and I know everybody always talking about it, but we don't have one in Alaska. I've never been.
You never
But
had
one day I'm gonna
Jack's?
go.
Y'all ain't got a
No,
Jack's up there? Oh my God!
no.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus Lord! Oh, pray for
Yeah,
we
listen,
gon'
I be talking to
we
him.
gonna pray for Alaska right now. Please get them a Jack's and you gotta
No,
have the
Bishop.
old lady in there. Hmm.
These people up here can't fry no chicken like that. I just need to come down to the
Um,
south.
yeah, we gonna have a GoFundMe. This gonna be a Chef Big Bank GoFundMe to get to Alabama, so we can show her some cooking, honey. First person I'm gonna let you meet is my mama, my aunties, and I promise you wouldn't even want to go nowhere. Oh, and of course, my sister-in-law will let.
Oh yes, definitely got to meet her. She be cooking. But no, I
Yeah,
have
well,
not had Church's Chicken. I always hear about it. I'm gonna eat it one day.
you gotta find the right Church's Chicken though, because they ain't like they used to be. You gotta find the right one.
But I remember you and Uncensored was telling me about bone-in chicken and
Yeah,
how maybe it's not safe for us to eat or something.
yeah, that what they say. They said it ain't. What? Well, it was the Church's Chicken. Me having a grandfather that was white, they didn't eat church chicken a lot because they said that they actually put sterilization in it, so black people couldn't have babies. Can you put the disclaimer up? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so black people
Oh,
couldn't
it's
have
already up
children.
there, Bishop. I
Oh,
already
okay, I
know when
see
you
you.
get up here.
Yeah. So what was said was white people didn't eat chicken, church's chicken, because they had sterilizer in there for the men to keep them from having babies or turn them into the LG, not to put them on blast,
Mm.
hey,
They call
people
it
are people.
zesty.
But yeah, it caused you to be little flavorful, little fruity, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they did never ate church's chicken, So um but I don't know how true that is, but at the same time, that's why you don't see, if you go into any white neighborhood like where I stay at, you don't see no church chicken. You don't see none of nope. Even where
So do
ancestors
you
stay at,
still
you
feel
know.
comfortable eating church's chicken? And how often do you eat it?
Child, I ain't ate church's chicken since stomach took me about a couple of months ago, and it's been years, like since I was in the hood. I hadn't ate church's chicken, so that was like I'm telling my age, but that was like about 15 years ago when I ate some church's chicken. But from up to that point, like a couple of months ago, I ate church's chicken, and I did not like it at all.
I try to stay away from fried chicken. I try to stay away from frying foods because it's like I don't need to do nothing extra. I need to be eating
No,
baked chicken with no skin on it and some veggies already. But I
no.
try to stay away from fried chicken. But my sister is always frying some chicken.
I mean, that's the a quick meal, real quick. So yeah, you throw some chicken, batter it up, throw it in some egg whites, put some more batter on, throw it in there, let it float to the top, and you ready to go. That's one of the easiest things you can make.
And this is all allegedly, but the Popeyes in Alaska, I met someone who worked from there. He told me to never eat from Popeyes up here. When I lived in Oregon, though, I always would eat Popeyes. But since moving back home, kind of getting more educated about fast food, I don't really eat fast food a ton. And so, but back in the day, I used to love me Popeyes, the little strips with the black and ranch and the
Hmm.
biscuit, and I would get the Sprite on the side with the red beans and rice. It was
Hmm.
so good. But fast food is not great for you.
It's a reason they
And
call it
then
fast food.
I reported on this, but what really turned me off from eating Popeyes is I reviewed a video where they was like frying chicken and it was just like dirty back there. And I think they had rats or roaches in the
Hmm.
Popeyes. I don't know. It was going down up in there. It was all bad. It was all bad. It was like,
That
ooh.
it all goes back to look at that rating up there. If they got anything under 99, I'm walking out your restaurant. I don't want that. That ain't what we doing. That ain't what we doing. Mm-mm.
But old
Nope.
dude said biscuits will never be dry on my shift. Okay. This video got 22 million views on TikTok. And people
Wee.
have since, I think you can like remix it or whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Popeyes actually commented under this video.
What? Oh
So
yeah,
this
you
video
went viral.
blew up.
And then
Blew up.
you don't even got on a Popeye shirt though. That's what's funny about this whole thing. You got on a Coca-Cola shirt.
Yeah, you're right. Because Popeyes be wearing uniforms.
Yeah, you got
And they
on
have
a
the little
Coca-Cola
name
pullover.
tags.
Yeah, you ain't got no name tag or
You're
nothing on
right.
it.
You came
You
up in
for
here wasted $30 of butter.
yeah,
You know we
and
only do a little bit of butter.
what'll be funny? You don't even work at Popeyes. You just saying that, and that'll be hilarious.
But this video blew up, 22 million views. Popeyes commented below this video. And the controversy, I had to do my digging. I had to get to the bottom of it.
You what you found, Sherlock Holmes? Come on,
I'm about
Sherlock.
to tell
What you
y'all.
got?
I'm about to tell y'all. I got
Put it up
videos for
there.
everything. Okay, this is what Popeyes commented. They said you missed one. And somebody reposted this video, and then there was a comment from Popeyes. They said you missed one. You know, Popeyes was feeling type of way about that.
Yeah.
So let me move this disclaimer out of the way. So the video blew up. Popeye seen it. They said we not cool with this. And when you post something on TikTok, just know it could go viral, could not go viral. Who knows? But Popeyes is not cool with this.
No, I'm quite sure they're not. I'm quite sure they're not. You just wait $40 worth of butter. And you got fired.
Okay.
What-
So
as you should.
They gave him his walking papers. Okay.
But hey, he big now. He big now, so he ain't got to worry about it.
They said you come up in here disrespecting us with this Coca-Cola shirt on. Don't even got the uniform on.
Exactly.
$30-$40 worth of butter.
Man, what? You know how many biscuits we could have butter for this? Yeah, that's dirty.
With your phone.
Recording.
Okay. So he posted a video where he was oversaturating the biscuits in butter, making all y'all have big bags, giving all y'all high cholesterol and all that type of health problems. Popeye saw the video, comments down below. Popeyes fired him. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, I just got fired. Like, really? Over some biscuits? Come on, Popeyes. Damn. Like, I really wanted to work for y'all. I really genuinely wanted to work for y'all. Then y'all just gonna fire me. Like, for real, though? I don't even know what I'm gonna do now. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, there's a problem here. If you're working at fast food and you lose your job and you say, I don't know what I'm going to do, that's a problem. You should never have depended on a low budget job like that. And if you need your job, you probably shouldn't be doing TikToks while you're at work.
That part.
Easy way to get fired. And then you're doing something against the policy and you made a video about it.
That part.
What did you think was going to happen? Everybody knows their biscuits be dry. They don't put that much butter on them.
And no, it's called cutting costs. We just they need to listen to see if he would have came on the podcast, he would have known not to do stuff like that.
Exactly. And this is why, we have this channel and we got the Empty Stomach podcast to educate y'all about what is really going on out here. And we talk about all the time how businesses do certain things to cut costs. And you got to ask yourself, is this helping them or hurting them? You know how cheap these people are? And you come up in here with a Coca-Cola shirt on, very disrespectful in my opinion. Very disrespectful.
Do they even sell Coca-Cola products while you just out here with your Coca-Cola shirt on?
That's a good point. Very disrespectful, and it just... So he got fired. He's sad about it, but there's more to the story.
I'm over here trying to move. In the middle of moving, I got to pay the electric company to switch my shit over. I got to pay... Man, this is some bull. Motherfucker, I can't even cry. I can't even cry. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't even cry. Like, it's some bull.
I don't know if he's being sarcastic or he's really this sad. I don't know if he's playing or not. I don't know. I cannot call it. But how
he made some type of money off them views, so we gonna go and cut that in half right there. You made some money off them views. You got 22 million views on TikTok. Boy, you didn't got monetized. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. Not on this God given day. We ain't doing that. Nope.
But he is definitely milking this situation.
Yeah, you're gonna get more views for the sadness. So guess what? There's gonna be 22 more million views off him being sad, and then somebody they're gonna throw a pity party, and then somebody be like, "Hey, I hire you. You know what I'm saying? That's why at this time we had careers. So thank the Lord for that. Knock on wood, trees, and all that. But man, mm-mm. Yeah, and you
But
pay your light bill you doing it, boy? Okay.
a lot of these TikToks be going viral. People be getting fired, and then they be sad and mad. But what did you think was gonna happen?
Exactly.
What you wanted to go viral?
Hmm. You
And
got what you wanted.
he's saying it is because of the biscuits. That is his story.
Well, it got to be called business. They
Doing his,
commented on it. You missed one.
but TikTok be doing his digging. And everything that you have on your social media will be found and can be found by these companies, which is why it's so important to make sure that your social media and the things that you're putting out there are appropriate and are clean. And Bishop, what you
Yeah.
have on your social media,
Oh yeah.
I'll
Oh
never
yeah.
forget it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 But see, that's but me what I had on my social media. That was a real plausible. So, but at the same time,
No, Bishop, you ain't got nothing like what he got on his social media.
no, no, no. But
Y'all
at the
not in
same,
the same boat.
well, I know the executives of the company, so they got a laugh out of it. So that's why I can do that, So most people they was like, oh, like I had to go to HR for that, but at the same token, I called the executives. They was like, no, that was something that we knew that he's gonna do. So they was like, oh, okay, yeah, I got in trouble at work for it, but at the same time, I literally called the executive which is my brother-in-law. Well, one of my brother-in-law. So he cleared it up for me, and he was like, "Oh, okay." They was like, "Cause the same company is where we are too." So they was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, that's a no-no." And I'm like, "No, no, no. They know about it. It's okay. It's okay. It was all part of the plan. They know about it. I I I, I got clear. I got clarity where I got clearance for it before I posted it. So that's the thing you got to do is steps to it. You don't just do stuff on a whim just to try to get likes and all that cool stuff. You just do it, when you get clearance to do it or whatever. But I did take that down. I know what you're talking about. I did take that down off there because then my manager got hold of me, and then he was like he didn't care. And if anybody that know my manager, the podcast know who my manager is. He don't play that. You know what I'm saying? He don't care if I got clearance about it or not. He was like, nope, So I had to take it down though. So, but actually, when my manager and the one of the corporate leaders in the company talked about it, but he wasn't trying to hear what you said either. So he was like, nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I had to. So that was one of the things that I had to do because my manager he wouldn't have it. He didn't care if I got
And
clearance or
then
not. He just didn't
Bishop,
like
what happened in the video that you are? Can you tell us what happened in the video that you're talking about?
the video I'm talking about was the video we talking about was the video that it's one of my friends that came to where I was at or whatnot, and she told me about her guy, and he worked for this company or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So me, it was no never mind about it. But then one morning I wake up and I'm seeing his company next to my car, and I'm like, really, really, dude, you gonna make it obvious? So I I did the video or whatever, and I called his ex and told them, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I'm finna do. It's for a prank, you know what I'm saying, just to mess with him, you know what I'm saying. And they was like, okay, cool. But with then in lieu of that, that he got a suspicion for that because that's something he is supposed to do anyway. So, but at the same token, though, they was like, "Hey,
Mm.
it's funny to us," you know what I'm saying? And they ran it through the whole executive team presidents and owners and all or whatever, and they was like, hey, you know what? That'll be funny. You can put that out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you seen their logo on that particular post. So, but they
Okay,
they
well,
actually
I'm
signed
glad
off
that
on it.
you were able to work it out and you didn't lose your job over it.
Right.
And it sounds like it was just one video.
Yeah.
This man over here got a whole bunch of content that is just nasty.
Right.
Okay. Let me play some more of the video.
If any of y'all got some jobs out there, please let your boy know. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. My background is clean, squeaky clean. I need a job. What can I do?
Well, you
Okay,
ain't
so
getting no
now
job in
he's
no
out
restaurant.
here. I don't know where he's trying to get hired at with his type of content. He need to be talking to the adult film industry, okay? That's
Something.
all. Or maybe he just needs to be a TikToker for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But
You do
I
something.
don't want him nowhere around my food, okay?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But yes, like, share, like, subscribe, share, and join the channel, y'all. Um,
Y'all seen that dude who got fired from Popeyes because he was buttering all them biscuits? But hold on. It's not what you might have thought. So if you see the original video, it's this dude who's just buttering the hell out, and he's good. They're already buttering. He's going like the town, right? And like Popeyes commented on the video and was like, "You missed one. One of the biscuits in the video, he missed the butter, right?" So then, so Popeyes comment. Then I see the very next video, dude say he got fired from Popeyes, and he's like, "Man, they fired me because I was just buttering the biscuits. Man, I really wanted to get a job there." He's going on about this story, right? And you're like, "Damn, you like." How you gonna fire a dude just because y'all commented on the video and then you fire him? But hold on. So when you go on this page, you look down, all butt cracks.
bro.
Wow.
Okay, so y'all know I got the Foodie Gang investigative team and I be investigating. So I went on the original content creators page and I was like, let me see for myself what everyone is talking about. He makes these workout videos at like Planet Fitness or something where he is lifting where he is lifting weights, right? Which is normal. People make workout videos all the time. You don't think anything of that, right? But the way the camera is set up, it looks directly at his rear end. And you see him just pretty much like squatting, and the camera is pointing at his. I'm talking about 20 videos, 30 videos. And not only are these videos highly inappropriate, disgusting, and very weird, they have thousands of views. Bishop, are you there?
Oh, I'm here. One of the guys that called me. Oh, say that one more time.
Okay, so he makes these workout videos at like Planet Fitness. And there's this one machine that you can do in the gym where it's like a shoulder press, but you like bend down and you squat with it. And the camera is pointed at his rear end the whole time. And
Oh
that's the type
wow.
of content that he makes. He has, I mean, you can just, like this guy said, you can scroll down his page and all you see is butt.
Wow. So in lieu of that, hey, he probably didn't even work there. That's why I was saying the first time.
Yeah. I don't know. And then not only is his content very like nasty and weird, it has thousands of views. He has thousands of followers on TikTok. Somebody is watching his butt.
Yeah. So that he was greasing them up because he was acting like that was his buddy, apparently. So
Look, he eating butter in the day and lifting weights at night and taking videos. It's so weird.
that
It was.
is weird.
I'll never forget this cop. And I only looked up this for y'all, foodie gang. Y'all see what Chef Bang got to go through to break these stories. I go back to the page, to the original content creator, but I would never forget these videos. And 22 million views on one of the videos, buttering the Popeyes biscuits. So this guy, like Bishop said, this guy didn't even need to work at Popeyes. I think he was being funny in that video, but we will never forget what we saw.
Yeah, all
Never.
content creators have those, especially when you get that viral video. All content creators go to that. Okay, let me do the next thing. Oh, I'm sad. I got fired. This, that, and the other. Dude, you
Yeah.
didn't even have on our uniform. So, like Jay Z said, we don't believe you. You need more people.
But all of his videos were of his rear end lifting weights. It was so weird. And all of them he had a wedgie.
Wow. That's why he was trying to go viral with the hey, I got the wedgie in my butt and all that.
That's
People do the
really why he got
crazy.
fired from Popeyes. Because they were like,
Yeah,
bro, you was a weirdo.
yeah. And it's crazy the things people do to go viral and stuff like that. Like I said, I kind of like being low key famous. I don't need to be famous. I just want to tell my circle what I felt about it. But in lieu of that, yeah, that's just
And it's different when you see like the women do it and they got the good bodies, they got the
yeah.
little leggings on. But when you
Hmm.
see an overweight person with a wedgie do it, I don't know, it was just very weird. Very weird. I can never unsee what I saw. But let me play a little bit more of this video.
Go on this page, click it, y'all. I'm sure it's gonna be down at the bottom. Click it, y'all. Like what was you on, bro? You good though.
That man did not get fired from Popeyes for buttering biscuits. He got fired because of all the other content on his page. Yeah.
I want to show y'all what that oxtail.
Yeah, so she is telling the truth. This guy right here did not get fired because of these biscuits. He got fired because he was being nasty.
And people that's in the
In my
restaurant
opinion.
industry, and in any industry that you're dealing with business or whatever, especially stuff like that, they count spillage anyway. So you putting extra butter on biscuits is like no. But if you going down looking at all the rest of the content, like yeah, people going to be on your page looking at the other craziness that you got going on, and it's like yeah, now we don't want somebody like that representing our company. So yeah, in lieu of that, it's like, nah, we ain't
And then it makes you wonder, okay, if you over buttered the biscuits like that, what else are you doing here?
doing it.
What else?
Exactly.
What else do you have going on here? But Bishop, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about oxtail sausage.
I still soft. Oh my god. Okay.
I know, right? I
Yeah.
know. That's why I put that in here because we got to talk about that because that don't even sound right.
The internet is undefeated. Let's do it.
All right, y'all. We'll be back after this. Quick commercial break. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Hey, welcome back, Foodie Gang. You already know what it is. You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, and we have a special guest up here. We have Bishop from the Empty Stomach Podcast tuning
Yeah.
in and hanging out with us. Bishop, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on all social media platforms except for X. I'm not on there, and I'm Bishop P King. And you can if you can't find Bishop P King, you can do Bishop underscore P underscore King and find me. So yeah, I'm some everywhere.
You said I'm low key famous.
Yeah, I'm low key famous. You know, it'd be kind of weird when people be like, "I know you." I'd be like, "Oh my god, I gotta have a face."
I know. I feel like I'm living in like my last days of people not knowing who I am, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like being a regular person. Nobody knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to point me out, and then it's like everywhere you go, people is like screaming. I wouldn't want that type of fame, and I don't want
Yeah.
that type of fame. But then again, at the same time, when you start making videos and you really enjoy the content that you make, you're like,
Hmm.
why would I stop doing what I enjoy?
Right.
So I guess it's just, you know what I'm saying?
And it's one of my favorite pastimes. So yeah, and it is kind of funny because I'll be out somewhere and they'll be like, "Hey, old ball head," and I'll be like, "What?" I'll be like, "Oh, okay." Because of my videos, I never like say my name Bishop P King, and I always say, "Hey, Empty Stomach Production." So the thing that they remember is old ball head. And they'll be like, "Ooh, old ball head," and I'll be like, "Okay." Like one of the food trucks, uh, the lady she was like, "Hey, oh, ball head." I'm like, I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, you make
So,
some great videos, and Bishop has a large TikTok following. They're on Clapper, Podbean, and
mhm.
you guys are really out here doing your thing. Cause like you haven't been around for like 5, 10 years, and people are already recognizing you when you go out. They're inviting you to come and eat. So they are out here working hard. Okay.
Yeah, we hardly working, but we just go everywhere.
Um, you ever heard that saying, like, if you enjoy what you do, it doesn't really feel like you're working? My
Right.
dad would always say that because he was a mechanic and he loved it. And I
Hmm.
never really understood that saying because every job I've had, I didn't really like. Even when I was in the kitchen, I liked working, but I didn't like dealing with all the kitchen politics, all the employees. But now that I do this, I'm like, okay, I kind of get what they're saying. Like, when you really enjoy what you do, you could have 500 videos, 400 videos, and it
Hmm.
doesn't even feel like you've done anything really because you were having fun. So
Right.
now I get it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I do it for the fun of it. I do it for the funny and pretty much it's people that be at my job like, hey, I seen your video, man. Where you at? Like some of the executives be like, hey, like one video I posted, and I'm like, I was lost. Matter of fact, you talked about it yesterday. Like, what was that restaurant you was at? And actually, it was a lounge. A lounge bar where they do spoken word and stuff like that. And he was like, "Yeah, that place looked phenomenal. I gotta go." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that was like a spoken word place." He was like, "Oh, okay, that still look cool, man. I want to get some of them chicken wings. They look good." And I'm like, "Okay." So it'd be so funny.
Yeah, because somebody would say like, "Oh, that thing you made," and I had made it like months ago. Kind of like forgot about it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that dish." So
Yeah,
I get what you're saying there. And then you seem like you have a lot of good places to eat around where you live.
yeah,
Cause you can have some good and Bishop's videos or Empty Stomach podcast videos is how why I connected with them. Cause I just saw like how consistent they were, how much work they put in. And I'm telling you guys, they are dropping a new video almost every day or every other day.
yep,
And
yep.
it's a lot of work. And I just be at home cooking. But you guys are out and about on the road, talking to people. Like y'all
Hmm.
not playing over there.
Yeah, nope. And our sister just dropped one. Something's wrong with him,
Well,
but it was a really good. I put it on my page though. But he did one with one of the food trucks or whatever, and he absolutely did. No, he got footage of food, and I'm like, dude, why did you even do the footage of the food, and you ain't gonna just show it? But the response they got off of it, they enjoyed it, they loved it, and he was like, you already showed the food already, and I'm like. I forgot I even did content on it, so that one was so funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I did show the food. He said, you already showed my plate. And so that what was hilarious about the whole thing because he was like, man, you already showed my plate. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, but when you're having fun and we love food. So for us, it don't even really feel like we're doing stuff. But the only thing that's really different is that now we have the camera and we're sharing it with people. But we always have been eating. You know what I'm saying?
And I always but like I tell people all the time, my sister-in-law, she the one that got me into doing it because she was like, hey, you go to restaurants all the time, why you don't never do a review on them? And I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, you got to start doing it. So after that I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and do it then. So and that's how I got off into it because usually I just show my food. I just take a picture, show it to people, and or put it on my page or whatever, and that was it. But doing voiceovers and stuff like that, I never thought about it until my sister-in-law said something about it.
And that sometimes that's what it takes is someone to say something to you to give you the idea. And you be like, hey, that's a good idea.
Yep.
And I'm always receptive to what people say. A lot of the times, the recipes that I cook or the things that I do will be things that were given to me from my fan base, from the foodie gang. They'll be sending me recipes and then I'll make it. And I'm like, wow, that was a whole content idea right there, So, but you always got to respect your fan base and you got to listen to them. And there are some people in life. Have you ever met one of these people, Bishop, where they think they know everything?
Oh, all the
Mhm.
time. I've
Yep.
been met people that then just swear they know everything but the shout, and you like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, that all the time. Even where I work at,
But
people come back here and try to tell you how you do your job, and you like, you want to do it? Then they no. You know what? Let it be then. You know.
My bad, y'all. My baby just walked in from school. But yes, y'all hear?
Yeah, we heard her.
Close the garage. Okay. But yeah, there are some people in life that feel like they know everything. There's nothing that you can tell them. I am not that way. If you tell me a kitchen hack that's gonna save me time and make my job easier, if you give me a recipe that I think sounds good, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do the hack.
Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah. That's what
And
I'm talking about.
speaking of Ava's Playtime, let me go ahead and drop her link for her YouTube channel. Ava's over here doing big things.
Congratulations, Ava, on your awards. I saw
Over
you, Ava.
here doing big things. And she has 10 medals
Ooh,
already.
10 medals. Good Lord.
Yes.
Hey,
And the
let me make a ring out
competition
of.
isn't even over.
Me and Rug gonna make some rings out of that. Don't even worry about it. We gonna take a couple of them medals and make some rings out of.
Nah, bro, Ava ain't gonna let you take these ones. Yeah.
What?
She's standing on business. They said they
Well,
gonna take your medals and
when
make a ring out of it.
No.
She said no.
No, you do that.
okay, Ava, we gonna let you keep your medals then.
Yeah. Ava, they said they gonna let you keep your medals in. I got the headphones on so she can't hear y'all. But Ava has been doing some big things. She has 10 medals so far, and the season isn't over. We're gonna be going to Fairbanks here. We got the state championship coming up. So, but her goal before she started, then this is her first competition season, was 10 medals. I mean, 4 medals was her goal, and she's already at 10 before the season is even over. I'm so proud of her.
We all proud of Ava. Ava be doing it cool though. She be doing it real cool though. Yeah, she
Yeah,
gonna grow up and be something real nice.
she has great sportsmanship too. She never, how you meet those people who always win and they be like snobby and nasty. She don't be
hmm
acting like that.
Yeah, and that's a good sport. And that's just gonna take her a long way. That's gonna take her a mighty long way, man. And I'm so happy to see children like that. That's like they're so concrete in their foundation and like, yeah, I know who I am, and I'm not finna sit here and overdo it. Like my kids, they do the same thing. They are good sportsmanship, good sportsmen and stuff like that. So they, yeah, I can't ask for better kids.
Yeah, and children are so important because they are the future. But I always tell Ava to have a good attitude because who are you gonna hire? You're gonna hire the good employee with the bad attitude, or you're gonna hire the good employee with the good attitude. And a lot of times, some of y'all out here, not you, Bishop, because you got a good attitude. Some of y'all attitudes is nasty, and you guys think you're better than people. I'm like, Ava, don't be one of the people.
Yeah, I tell my kids all the time, don't be one of those because they was becoming because they're bougie girls, and I'm like, hey, don't do that. Don't rub it in people's face that you are more than or greater than because that just like you got it, it can be taken away. So don't do that. So they got when they were like 10 and 11, I had to break them of that. Like, hey, yeah, we got it. We popping this and the other way. First of all, you don't have it. Mom and daddy got it. So let's make that clear.
I
But
got
we
the
want
money.
to, yeah, we the ones that's making sure that you're okay, and we don't want y'all to be lesser than, but at the same time, carry the attitude that you're appreciative. And one thing I can say about my kids, and they'll get on here and tell you if they could, but that's another story. They were in California, but they actually help out the homeless. They go to Skid Row and hand out sandwiches and stuff, and they eat my pockets up a lot doing that. But at the same token, I still get blessed by doing it because they'll see somebody hungry on the street and they'll be like, "Hey, Dad, look, I know I asked for money yesterday, but I see somebody homeless out here." Like a couple of days ago, both of my kids like, "We see this lady, she out here hungry with her kids, and they're displaced, in California, and Daddy, we just want to do something to help them." And I'm like, "Okay." And I just sent them money. So they was like, "Hey, we went and bought this hot food and we bought this some groceries and stuff, Dad." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay, that's cool. And they gave her $50, and I was like, "Okay, that's cool." So, and my homeboy was like, "Man, you crazy." I'm like, "No, I get my blessings that way. And I'm not in a position
mhm.
where I am if it wasn't for God putting me in a position. So if He gonna give me the money to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So, but
Yeah,
shout out
but
to
bless
Ava
their
and the
heart.
kids.
Yeah, bless their heart that they're so humble and kind and willing to help each other. I feel like the part of the world that's wrong is that we don't want to help people, or we don't have empathy. We don't care if we see somebody down bad. We be like, "Well, you should have did this, this, and this," and it's like, no, anybody can be homeless. Anybody
Yeah,
can lose their job. Anybody can be displaced. So
right,
you know what I'm saying? That's why you see the celebrities out here crying and stuff.
right, right.
They was not human for a second. But no,
hmm
everybody's human here. It only takes a moment for
Yep.
your life to change.
Yeah, that's why I like the
So,
Jamie Foxx, his new stand up, because it was a very humbling experience for him and everybody. So yeah.
oh, Jamie Foxx has a new stand up.
Oh yeah, his new stand up when he's talking about what he went through with the when he was sick and
Wow.
stuff like that.
Heart attack, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Be
hmm
humble out here. Cause God gonna sit you down and humble you.
I
You be
promise you he
letting
will.
everybody get sick and go to the hospital, and we're gonna see how long your money gonna really last.
Yeah,
Cause
that
all
part.
you do is run your pockets out.
hmm
You
Especially
be
you don't
like,
have insurance.
yeah, you be like $1 billion. I was only there for
Yeah, buddy.
a month. um, but getting back into the content, but we're gonna teach you how to be good people out here, how to cook and how to order when you go out to eat, and what to look for when you go to a restaurant. We have oxtail sausage, which I have never heard of before, which is why I'm sharing this video with you guys. Because oxtail sausage, like that is a new one for
hmm
me, especially seeing how expensive oxtails are.
Right.
But let's watch this video. Let's see what it do.
And I'm gonna be able to get them to you by the case, just like that. LESBBQ.com.
Let me go back a little bit.
Because of all the other content on his page. Yeah.
I want to show y'all what that oxtail sausage be looking like. We got them links, and I'm gonna be able to get them to you by the case, just like that. LESBBQ.com. We smoke the finest meat. None but oxtail sausage right there. All it needs is smoke. See what I mean? Every one of them full of meat, full of flavor. And we got the packs, patty packs. So you're changing the game, putting them on your plate, seasoned to perfection.
Were those oxtail patties and sausage?
I think so. He make a lot of different stuff out of meat. So he it's him and another guy that
I
they
would have to
they
check
are
out his
monsters.
website.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he be
he
making
got
everything.
he got like 400,000 followers on TikTok, so you might be doing something. But man,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
be
he be making
honest.
some food.
He has some good videos too. I'm gonna have to try this, but I will say oxtail patties and sausage do kind of concern me. I
Yeah,
think that there's definitely some pork in there.
yeah. They got to do something to make it mesh together. So
Yeah. And I wonder how much it costs. I should have looked it up, but I was busy, y'all. But Oxtail's patties and sausage, never heard of it before. Never even thought about it.
Mm-mm. Nope.
How much do you think this case costs?
Ooh, it's gonna be high because Oxtail's high, so I'm quite sure it's gonna be high. Probably about $300
Right.
bar.
Ooh, I mean, you ain't lying though. But I want to see, like, how much oxtail am I really getting? Is it?
Right.
Well, it's definitely a blend. But what is the percentage of the breakdown of the blend?
I'm with you on that one. Cause
It's
to
probably
make
like
actual
20%
sausage,
oxtail.
yeah, to actually make sausage, it's a blend of other meats, and other stuff, the binders. So,
There's a lot of stuff in that casing. Not saying that it's nasty. Just be aware, foodie gang. When y'all go out and you see these blends, read the labels, read what's inside of it, and especially if you're someone that doesn't eat pork or you don't eat beef or certain type of meats, really read what's going into your meat.
mm-hmm.
Looking like we got them links, and I'm gonna be able to get them to you by the case, just like that. lesbbq.com and smoke the finest meat. None but oxtail sausage right there. All it needs is smoke. See what I mean? Every one of them full of meat, full of flavor, and we got the packs, patty packs. So we're changing the game, putting them on your plate, seasoned to perfection. I'll show y'all what I'm working with this morning. I got the cheese grits, and I melted the cheese on top. I got the hot plate, and I got the regular plate. lesbbq.com, we smoke the finest meats. We're gonna start off with the monions, getting them straight to your front door. Right there. This time I'm gonna make sure that bottom got plenty of the monions on it. Plenty of the monions on the bottom. We're gonna rock them over here the same way. This is a hot plate, and this is a plain Jane. Yeah, I like the monions. They say let's show like the monions. The monions give it flavor. And you ought to see how they smelling right about now. And I'm gonna keep them right there, and then we're gonna slide with that creamy. Look at them grits. See what I mean? We're gonna lay them down a little like that. Put a little bit, because I like it to look structured. We're gonna put this one on over. Won't make no mess. We're gonna put this one right up. Got that cheese on now. That cheese on there. All right. Slide on back over there. And then we're gonna look at the oxtail. Look at the oxtail meatballs. Look at the oxtail meatballs, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna set them beautifully on the top. On the top like that. I'm gonna give them a 6-piece. And sometimes people come in there and they be hungry, so you gotta bless them. And then I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna give this one a 3-piece. It's levels. There's levels to the game. And then what we do after that? Whip. Hit it with the 40 weight. See what I mean? Hit it with the 40 weight. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. You got them onions at the bottom. You got them grits and them oxtail meatballs on the top. And what do you think about that one? Ain't that a masterpiece? It's a masterpiece.
Man, you only get 3 little oxtail meatballs. He kind of foul for that.
That's why he got the skillet over there. The skillet gonna come out right.
Yeah.
But the meatballs kind of big though, so I mean, hey, you might get full off that.
Yeah, and I pulled up the website. Let's take a look at it before we get up out of here. But yeah, I got the website, pulled it up. Let's look at it. And that's the wrong button. See, when I be over here on my phone, it's easy. But when I come over here to got all these different buttons and stuff, it's complicated. I got the website. Let's pull that one up. Let's just look at it together and let's see what this price is on these oxtails. And I will say, can y'all see what I'm seeing? The wording on some of this stuff is different. So let me move
Mhm.
things around. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the homepage. This is the homepage. Says Texas in every way. Look at that. They got the one thing I will say is that they got some good promotions and some good videos on TikTok. And then he's doing this thing. World famous smoked meats, get them before they gone. Okay. So you know how he said it was oxtail sausage?
Right.
On here, it says oxtail infused beef sausage.
So it's infused. So it ain't. Oh, okay. Yeah, we was right. It's a binder in there.
This is why y'all need to be doing your research out here. Because you gonna go
Yeah.
out and get played.
Yep.
I don't know who these people are popping up on this screen, but okay, so oxtail infused beef. How do you infuse something with oxtail?
I don't know, but that sounds like some crazy. But hey. But anyway, Chef, I gotta go because I'm about to get off work and I'm about to clock out and I'm gonna go home. And I'm riding with Stomach, so I know he gonna want to play his music and stuff. But
Yes,
anywho,
thank you
y'all
so
make
much,
sure y'all
Bishop.
come to
Tell us how we can
907
find
Minute.
you.
Oh, you can
Yes,
find me
and
on
tell
Clapper. You can their Stomach. So I was like, what's up, Big Bang? You can find me on Clapper, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on fan base now. And you can check me out at Bishop P King on all platforms, even on TikTok. Until we rock out again, I will see you guys later.
Thank you so much for coming up, Bishop. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Empty Stomach Podcast. And
Yeah,
follow him on all his social media platforms.
yeah, do that, do that, do that,
And
do
tell
that.
Stomach I said hi, and I'm glad he's doing okay.
Yeah,
Back at work, it sounds like. I'm so glad.
yeah, yeah. Well, they happy to. We all happy for him. He got to go to the doctor tomorrow to get his other checkup to make sure that he can start back eating. His appetite really have came back. So
I know he misses food, so hopefully he gets some good news. Tell him we said, hey, we glad he's
I
doing
will,
good.
I will, and y'all have your great rest of y'all day.
All right, thank you so much, Bishop.
Thank you.
Um, yes, but Foodie Gang, there you have it. We talked about the egg shortage. We talked about the firing of the alleged the alleged Popeyes worker who said he got fired of the biscuits, but it wasn't because of the biscuits. In my opinion, it was because of the buns. Um, we talked about the oxtail sausage, and I pulled up the website briefly, and the oxtail sausages are actually oxtail infused beef sausage. Um, so when you go out to eat, ask questions, do your research. Um, do your research. That's all I can say. Do your research. But shout out to everybody that stopped by. I am going to be making dinner in a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to be making yet, but come on. We are going to be having dinner. Okay, so subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn notifications on. so that when I do go live on YouTube, you get notified. We are always cooking over here. Subscribe to Ava's Playtime. The link is down below for children's content. Oh, and check out this video that I reacted to probably like a year ago. And I compiled some of the Waffle House shenanigans that be going on. And don't forget the disclaimer, everything here is alleged and not the opinions of 907 Good Eats. And make sure you join my group on Facebook and tap into all my social media. And before we get up out of here, let me just check this. Okay, I think I covered everything. I think we covered everything. I will see you guys in a little bit for dinner. All right, I'm gonna hit y'all with the outro videos. We got dinner coming up in a couple of hours. Oh, and before I get up out of here, every Wednesday I release pre-recorded content on my YouTube channel. So I did release 2 shorts and a video. Check it out. Leave me a comment down below. See y'all on the next one. About to hit y'all with the outro video, and we finna get up out of here. Have a good rest of your day. Eat great food. Stay blessed. Stay out the way. Stay out the way. And I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one.
Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang. Foodie gang, gang, gang.
This is Chef Big Bang. Thank you so much for watching at 907 Good Eats. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe.